Hey guys, Cam here. Next game in the series for the LAN VOD review against Ender King. This one's the 1-1 match in the groups, so it's the final match of the day. I'd already locked in first place for the seed, so it's just for the bragging rights this game, nothing more. He was already locked in for second place, I think, or third place, so it didn't really matter. You're going to be playing pretty much the same guys anyway, certainly by the semi-finals. So, yeah, not a whole lot riding on this game, but a few lessons to be learned. It was the only CK I played against Ender King at the LAN as well, so that's kind of good. We'll get into it straight away. I've got Galena, he's got Anarchy. One thing I will say about this spawn before I get into it, I do something different depending on what champion I'm against and what champion I am. And that's something you probably should be taking into your account in your game. Not all champions are the same in every situation, so you can do different moves depending on which champion you are, depending on which champion they are. In this case here, I'm Galena, so I don't really want to get Mega. Reason being is because, Galena's a champion who's got health, so you prefer to have armor. Same with Anarchy, that he'd rather have armor than health. The only reason you might want to get the Mega health here after you throw your totem is because it does help you with your cooldown, getting the health for Galena's passive. But in the scheme of things, Anarchy, he's got his inject, he wants armor. He's going to get 50, and then he wants to be able to get to the heavy armor. Same with Galena, you want to get heavy armor. So what I end up doing is grab this green to the left and then go off with your plasma gun off towards the red armor. Then you get a shotgun and you work your way up to rockets. So I like to do that, but if I'm playing something else like Ranger or something, probably I'll just go Mega, grab LG, and then challenge rockets. Because you got the armor. Sometimes when you go to Mega in here, they challenge with the rocket launcher. You just have to be ready for that. So sometimes if you're a bit faster, then you get there earlier. So just take these things into account before you decide what you're going to do. You have to understand the matchup that you're in when you play the game, because you do different moves depending on what you are. Anyway, let's get into the game. I've done that again. You got to click on the screen first. Right. And then the other thing is you do get the 3 time shards, which helps as well. Especially as Galena, because you're trying to work towards your overstack. So there's always spam your plasma here. One thing that can be good, generally speaking, when you approach this rocket launcher, and it's probably more prevalent when you spawn at the red armor to begin with, is you want to go through the teleporter and approach the rocket launcher this way, like laterally. It's the same in CS, it's the same in every game. If you're moving straight direction towards someone, like I am towards down here now, it's easier for them to shoot you with LG. If you're moving laterally across, it's much harder for him to hit you with LG, because then you can get the rocket launcher and spam towards him and then not be running straight at him. So this isn't a problem fight for me because I do have more health than him. He's kind of weak, but it's just with plasma at this range, especially in this game with the damage that the LG does, and sometimes the plasma can be kind of hard to lead with. This could be a risky fight. So one thing you want to do when you're shooting this is just try and get a stream on them and then guess which way they're going to go. But you don't want to keep shooting the same stream. So don't just shoot straight at them. You've got to kind of predict where they're going to go. Because what I do when I'm trying to dodge against plasma is I look where they're shooting with their barrel, which way it's aiming, and look at the projectiles when they're in midair. And then I just try and move away from them. And then the second they think that they go to reset their aim, just move back to where you were, because then they'll stop shooting in that direction. So that's what he did here, which is good dodge. And he shot a good rocket towards the rocket. And notice how immediately, without even seeing where it's knocking me, he's shooting the other one to the left. So it was a really nice rocket that he hit me with, and then he killed me. So, you see him in the webcam there, I sort of lifted my eyebrows. That's not me saying, oh, what are you doing, Cam? That's just nice damage by him. That was a fight that I probably could have won, but nice rocket by him. He's still got his inject, so what I would like to see him do is grab this health bubble, and inject and attack towards plasma, which he does, which is good. I think as Anarchy, you're just a bit frail there. I think you need to hit a rocket first, so I'd like to see if he shot a rocket first, and then play off that. Because then you don't actually have to get this kill. Like, he's pushing in to try and kill me, but the fact is, even if he gets me really weak, I've still got the 2 health bubbles up there. And as Galena, that's even better too, because you get 2 cooldown vials from that as well. So I think he's pushed in with LG. He doesn't have enough ammo, and it's pretty difficult on that amount of health, just 150 health. I'm already got plasma already in the archway by the time he gets up here. I think he's a little bit weak to be just leading with LG. What you want to do is hit the rocket and then switch to LG. Or just stick with rockets, full stop. Notice how I didn't push up to the health bubbles? Very, very important. That's the biggest lesson you guys are going to get in this duel. Under pressure, don't just jump to the health. You're going to die if you jump to the health. Wait. And look what I did. And now I fucked him up. and I got the health now, 100 health. He's dead now, and it's all because I didn't just die to his spam. And he knows. Look at his webcam. He knows. So look, watch that again. It's a nice rocket by him. That's a beautiful rocket. Yeah, I would like to see him start with a rocket there, or switch to rockets a bit earlier. But see how I just waited on the stairs. I didn't just push into the health bubble. And he wants me to push in the health bubble. Pressure's off. The rocket hits me. I'm dead. No worries. 2-0. Got red armor. Laughing. Don't. Just sit on the stairs. Have some patience. You know what I mean? I've got 50 health, but I know he's weak too. So this is a fight I can still win. Just spam the shit out of it. Now I go for the health bubble. He's 13 health. Push in. Now you're dead down. If he wants to do anything here, he needs to run away here. He can't defend this red. What you would usually do is look at the time when you jumped off this health bubble here. Look at the time. If it's like 30 seconds already, fair enough. Try and get this. It's 27 seconds. There's no way you're getting this. And now you die. I think he needs to use rockets as well if he does want to do anything. Not shotgun. But yeah, I'm not weak. So it is sometimes a little bit passive, but we'll take this fight again. Because the other thing is when we're just trying to get the weapons here, we're actually, as Galena, you're building towards something. You're building towards your totems. So I'm a bit here earlier this time, so just get the damage. Just in these situations where it's split control, really what you're playing for is the next red armor. You know, I'm not looking to get LG before the next red armor. I'm just looking to get some damage, get rocket launcher, and take that, get the next red armor. 2 reasons. You can't run around the map. He's got LG if you don't want to get caught out and get smashed. The other thing is, as Galena, like I said, you're working towards overstack. Look, I've got one more totem. I'm up to overstack, so I'm working towards something as well, camping on the red hand side of the map. So this is fine. What you don't want is to get destroyed by drop mid. So have patience. See how I'm tucked. Don't give him a chance to hurt you. Then you push in now for damage, because you can get across and he's only using machine gun, not using LG smashing you. Watch how I shoot these rockets. See how the second one I'm shooting it without even, I'm shooting that before the first one's basically even hit in my mind. You know what I mean? Okay, you got to reload your gun, but you shoot the first one to the right because that's where he wants to open up the angle to get damage on you. Second one on the left because now he realizes, oh shit, I'm going to die if I stay here. I've got to get away. So then you shoot it to the left and then it's destroyed him. You know what I mean? He's destroyed. And now you can push him with shotgun, whatever you want. Okay, he gets away, but you know, most of the time, a lot of time he's not going to get away, and maybe if I was faster, he wouldn't have got away. So watch that again. So again, like I said, I'm working up to overstack here. This is fine. Take your time. Just be tucked, and then when you get the chance to cross. Quick, peek in. Don't. I see a lot of guys, what they do in this situation, they look in, oh, is he there? Is he there? Let's have a look if he's there. And then I'll shoot the rocket. No. Shoot the rocket immediately. Don't look. If he's there, if he's not there, doesn't matter. You still defended yourself, and then you can even peek in, maybe have a look, see if that green's there. Do whatever you're doing. Grab the health bubbles, whatever. If he is there, just destroy him immediately. And now he's destroyed. This has put me in a great spot for the map. And I should have just dropped down with shotgun and just finished him off on the amount of health that he's got, but I didn't, so it's a bit of a mistake. But don't panic here as well. Spilling the items is still fine. You're still working towards your overstack, you know what I mean? Now I can get this. I go back, work up onto my overstack. And yeah, okay, you got away on 2 health, so you could push for the kill, but I didn't, so it's fine. Now let's get LG, because the difference is now, I'm not 100, I'm 100, 170. So you're a lot stronger against LG now, because by the time you've got a lot more staying power in the fight. So playing for the second red there is actually good. Like I see a lot of players, what they do is they grab one red, jump around the map, and then wonder where all their health went. You've only got 100 and 125, you know what I mean, if you kept your 50 armor from the start. But now it's 170, it's a lot different. Especially because I dealt all that damage, he's only got no armor. So now we go get LG. We could go for heavy machine gun there. I was just worried he's going to peek and shoot me a rocket. So that's why I didn't do it. And now use plasma, and same story as before. Use plasma, not machine gun here. See how I'm like shooting it to the side and then like drawing him in to peek to a different angle? So you just like draw it. It's like a fish with a fucking bait, you know, you just lure him in. So you just shoot to the left and then you flick to the right, and then he'll peek because he wants damage on you, so he's got to peek to the right, or your right, and then just you shoot a little bit and then peek back in. That's what you do, especially from range. And the fact is, if you only hit, you know, one in 3 plasmas here, you still get decent damage on him compared to what he's getting you with normal machine gun. So again, now I'm overstack. Whenever you get in a situation like this, use overstack. Reason being is because you don't want him to kill a totem and you missed out on your overstack. Use overstack. Now chase forward. So he's a little bit too close, and now I've got him. Beautiful. If anyone who doesn't have the setting where you can see the dead body, you must turn it on. I didn't play for a long time. I didn't play with it, and I turned it on because I asked Knight how often do you use that in the game to see when they're spawning and when they're delaying the spawn. He said probably 2 or 3 times, and that's too much to not have, especially if you're trying to play at a high level. I used to have hide dead bodies because I just like it when the body completely disappears. It looks cleaner. But the fact is, you need to be able to see when they're delaying the spawn. Just watch the body, and then once you realize the body's gone, now you push in. Especially against Anarchy, because he's only 125 health. What you could do here is drop down for your 2 totems there, or your single overstack, but I just wanted damage. So, yeah, probably you could have done that. So, I'm a bit confused, you know what I mean? So, probably a bit of a mistake, but it ends up working out because he gets destroyed by my totem again, and now he's, as Anarchy, he's just dead again. So, now you can spawn frag again. Yeah, okay, you can't see there, so in that situation, I'll just wait a split second and then go in, which I did. Should just drop with shotgun once you get all that damage, because, you know, you've got your drop towards your totem and drop with shotgun. So that way, you kill him with a shotgun. If you don't happen to kill him with shotgun, at least you got 50 extra health on the totem, and he's not going to kill you. Just kill him with that. So don't switch with rockets, stick with that, because he's light. You already done him 100 damage. You know he's only got 10 health. So even if he picks up the armor, which he did, you can't use all of it. So he's only got 30 health effectively, and you'll drop with shotgun, you'll kill him with 1 blast. So I should have done that. Now he gets away to Mega. So that's a mistake. That's fine. I'll grab red. Again, we've still got 2 totems. This is bad by him to charge in like this. You haven't got the stack. It's the same what I'm talking about. You can't jump around the map like this. And yes, he's Anarchy. He wants to move quick. But it's just, even on the timing where he's quite close and it sort of got me out, he's still got shit all damage, you know what I mean? Walk here. Don't be afraid to walk. You want him to peek and smash him. What you don't want is him to, you know, understand where you're peeking from and go the other way. So I will walk even in this kind of fights, even though he knows I'm above him, yes, but he doesn't know which way I'm moving towards. He doesn't know which way I'm peeking. So I'll just walk. See how I'm walking? And then you peek hard. And this is why. He doesn't know what you're up to. He doesn't know where you're going. He's not even looking, you know what I mean? So walk in these situations, boys. Don't be afraid to just hold your walk, or you can crouch or whatever you want to do. Cut your noise. So he doesn't know where you are, doesn't know where you're peeking, and he's panicked. You know, he's got low health. He knows I'm stronger than him. He knows I'm above him with rockets. And you can hear him because he's Anarchy too. So just use that to your advantage. Drop down now. Nice LG by him, but he's just a bit weak. So use your totem and push forward. He likes to do this with his shotgun. It's horseshit. He needs to, I don't know why he keeps doing this. It's like, I don't know how many times in tournament I've destroyed him with this move. Where he gets shotgun, he just charges towards Mega. It's horrible. Don't do it in any spawn, any champion. Because the fact is, whoops, I went back. You won't get any damage on him. And like, when I think about beating him on CK, this spawn is the reason I know I'm going to beat him, because he's just going to give me a free kill. It happened in the online tournament twice. It happened at the LAN. This match, he needs to cut it out of his game, because shotgun's just not strong anymore. And even if it is, 125 health's not enough health to do it on it. So it's just bad. Yeah, he needs to cut it out of his game. You can't attack with shotgun towards Mega anymore. It's just bad. You can only do it if they're not ready to push forward towards top mid, but I'm always ready to do that, because me and Fraser, that's what we worked out of this map. So if you guys are doing this in your games where you're attacking, the only situation I would say you could do it if you have Ranger, or maybe you could do it. Any other ability or any other champion, unless it's like clutch or something, maybe a tank. But if it's like a medium or heavy, 100 health with heavy machine gun as you're jumping towards them, or tri-bolt, the attack is over before it begins. You can't be doing this attack. It's terrible. I went forwards, actually. I'll go backwards. Sorry. So yeah, he's got a bad habit for doing this. He needs to cut it out of his game. It's bad. It used to work a bit better, like I said. So I think he's stuck in the old shotgun. Because you used to be able to shotgun, and back when he used to play and we weren't playing, no one was pushing forward. They were sitting back at Mega getting these health bubbles over here, so you could push in and steal Mega, but you can't anymore because I push forward. It's bad. It needs to cut out of his game. And it's one of the, I know I'm harping on a bit. I'm not trying to have a crack, but I'm just saying, you're already down a few frags. Let's tighten up. That's the way to not do it. You know what I mean? So I just, a few guys used to do that against me. I don't practice much against Dan, so he's not used to it. Richie, he still does it against me as well. It's bad. But Billy, he won't do it because he knows that's what I do. I push forward and destroy him. And it's free damage. Like, even if I'm fucking 50 health, you still can't kill me. So it's perfect. Go heavy machine gun, or tri-bolt's even better, because then you time it in their face and they come around the corner and they see this 105 damage tri-bolt and they realise the attack's over before it's begun. And now I'm waiting for Mega. It's fine. You got a 5 frag lead, splitting the items. That's fine. I'm happy with that. So don't challenge red here. You've got to split up the items. You've got a 5 frag lead and you've got a good stack. You're still working towards your overstack. Just deny the weapons. So again, come top mid instead, because the problem is if you go lowers and he comes straight through after he grabs red, he just gets that, gets LG, does the whatever. Whereas, get your Mega, get your green armor and come top mid. But that's where you need to understand what is the time difference between red and Mega. Obviously, if he can't get... if red armor is like 10 seconds or 8 seconds away, then yeah, of course I couldn't push and get it. But I knew it's like 2-3 seconds. So you haven't got time. So let's just go top mid. Cut our losses. We've got a 5 frag lead. Let's deny weapons. Because the beauty of denying weapons in this situation, which I explained to Salty the other day, he never really thought about it, is the next cycle, he still hasn't got his weapons. Because I'm sat here denying those weapons. So, okay, he might be able to get his next red, maybe, if I don't get good damage on him while he's jumping around the map for weapons, if he just stays tucked. If down in this situation, this is the problem when you're 5 frags down, he should stay tucked for the next red armor. Or at least like go around to rocket, like Jew me around, use your anarchy speed to the other side of the map. You can't just go straight for your rocket launcher. And he won't, I don't think, because he's better than that. But some guys will. And they'll just go straight to rockets. I'm here, mate. Like, fucking, what are you doing? So that's where you go top mid, because then the next cycle will come around, and then you can back off probably 5 to 10 seconds before the armor or mega spawns, and then you can pick up your armor. So probably 5 seconds before you can pick up your mega, you pick up your green, and if and then you can attack the red armor the next time. He still hasn't got weapons, you know what I mean? Or you can just attack his red straight away, and he hasn't got weapons. So then if he's going to go get his weapons, that's fine. Then you'll get red, you know what I mean? Otherwise, he'll catch you out and you just kill him. So that's where coming top mid and just listening to what they do, cutting off all their options for the weapons is really good. But that's where you see in top level of games, and down here as well. I think I get him, but you know, at least try to make it hard for me. He's just tucked because he knows you can't be out on the map now because I'm there. So good play. See how he's using his tribal and just chewing around? That's good. That's what you want to do. But then I get this green, I can push in, and I get me overstack as well. So good what he's doing, but the problem is with Anarchy, he's just frail, you know what I mean? Then this hits him, and then now he's fucked. Use your overstack and just charge. Alright, come back now. Red armor's the next item, but we know Mega's coming up in a sec. That hit him, so I probably, once that, you know, I should have been quicker. If I pushed in straight to here, I would have killed him as he was coming through here. Now he can get to red armor, which is not what you want as Anarchy, especially because the Mega's only giving me 9 health. So it might have been better for me to leave the Mega and just come here without Mega, and that way I try and cut him off, and then I get damage and I go get Mega afterwards. So this is a mistake. He's still weak though, that's the thing. He's only got 100 health. So now he knows I'm stuck here. So this is where the beauty of being top mid with the weapons. He can't do anything. He wants to come through, but he can't because I've got too much health. I'm top mid. Hit him 30 and I smashed him. Probably just dropped down with LG now. I remember I dropped and died, which is terrible. He was a bit healthier than I thought. See, that's where the Anarchy and Jack can be good. I probably should have used LG, listened to the sound he was making, then switched to shotgun, and I would have killed him. But he got 2 shotguns off on me and he killed me. So either move right back with LG and stick with LG, or move right forward and shotgun. Just don't stick medium range or close range with LG like I did. It's bad, and that's why I died. And I was in a winning position, or close to a winning position, even early on the map. I think when you're 5-1 down, see how he's given up this green armor? You can't do that. You've only got fucking shit all health. So look what he did. It's bad. So, yeah, he should have grabbed that, and you know, on his Anarchy, he'll be able to get that by the time I picked up rocket launcher for sure. But now he's delayed. Now he's hesitated. Now I'm going to get it, and now every frag's hard now, and the next frag's hard, even if Mega's there for him, which is not. It's still hard for him. And now I just went over to the red hand side, and I'll play for 2 reds in a row. I'm fine with that. You know what I mean? I've got 5 frag lead, and I've probably got overstack or close to it. So I think I would like to see him grab that green, because this Anarchy, you got to, especially when you're behind. If you're ahead, if he was ahead, what he did was fine. But that's where the game situation comes into it. He's 5 frags down. You know what I mean? And I'm just see how I'm sat top mid, just slowing him down, so I can go get the next red and see if I can trap him. He's trying to kill me totem there, which is good. And then I'm way stronger than him now. He hasn't got any armor, and I'm just sitting there pretty. He could use inject and attack red armor, but he chose not to. But again, see, I'm in a position. I'm not at red armor. I'm defending red armor, but I'm not at red armor. I'm waiting for him. And now he could push there, because I think, again, game situation, you're giving away this red armor like this, and I'm just getting stacked back up, especially as Galena, where you know I'm building my totems. I don't really like what he's doing. You have to put pressure on the opponent, because now I'm just tucked 100, and now I have the ascendancy. I can probably push out with LG and kill it. This is where, and again, this is where Anarchy is just worse than Galena at the moment on this map. She's just weaker, but you see, like, he's only got starting stack, so I'm laughing, and I'm just chipping away. I'm playing for the next red armor. See how I'm just chipping away? I'm just going here, shoot a bit of tri-bolt, never giving him a chance to get me good damage. And, you know, I've missed 2 tri-bolts and a rocket at him, so I could have easily got 60, 70 damage, and then I can just push in and kill him. So now he gets this, he gets Mega, but again, I'm getting next red armor. I've got more health than him, and I've got my 3 totems on the map. And this is only giving him 25 extra armor. Now I go to get the LG, which is fine. Now, one thing I want to tell you guys about this, when the items are a long way away and you're in this position here, don't rush to get out. What you want to try and get out about 5 seconds before the items. Reason being is because then he can't cut you off from both. And if you do happen to die, you will spawn at the other item. So that's where you don't want to die right now. So don't just jump out. Take your time in this fight, especially if you've got tri-bolt and rockets. So see how I'm just jiggling around? It's important. Especially because he hasn't got that good of a stack either. He's only got 200 health. You know, it's less than me. but he's the one pinning me. And yes, he's got his ability, but just take your time in this fight. And then the one thing you need to recognize, and this is what I said to Knight after he lost to Dan or Salty, Knight. Yeah, it was Dan actually in the upper bracket semi-final. He lost a map on CK like this. It was a similar situation. And then after he died in this situation, he just ran away from red, even though it's 2-3 seconds away. You need to understand, red armor is coming because you've rooted around for like 15 seconds. Of course, red armor's coming soon. So when you die here, if you do die, which I don't die, but if you do die, just red armor's coming, grab it. And then you're 4 frags up still. You got a good stack. You're fine. So that's why you want to take time out of the map here. And now when there's 5-6 seconds left before the items spawn, move out. That's when you want to move out, because then you've got the health bubbles. You can get to red armor, and if he dives lower map to get red armor, you just go back and get mega. No worries, you're good. Especially against Aniki, because you can hear where he's going. So that's where you want to split the items. Don't just push out immediately when there's 20 seconds left on the items. Push out when there's like 5 or 6 seconds, and then you'll get one of them, and then you're fine. Look now I can push out the map, and what can he do? He can't do anything. I'm not dropping for that either. He gets mega and I get red. You beauty, I've got 2 totems there. I'm laughing. Just about to got me overstack again. You know what I mean? And okay, he comes over and kills him, but then he gets destroyed straight after because I saw that coming. Rocket at his foot. Now you're dead. And that's all because of the timing that I pushed out on the map. You know what I mean? I didn't just jump into his LG. I took my time. I knew there was no rush, and I'm taking out time on the respawn of the items. Really important. It's the biggest lesson you get. And now you're dead. Switch your rocket there as well. Just be ruthless with it. So watch out again. The fucking titans are a bit strong now as well. 100 LG. Look at his health. He's destroyed already. Even if I don't kill him, he's still destroyed. And I can just drop down LG. And then switch the rocket launcher here when he's tucked. Just don't give him a chance. Now, what I've been doing on this spawn here when you've got tri-bolt, just wait, listen to where they go. If you hear the machine gun pick up, shoot towards here, you'll get 100 or 60 damage or whatever, and then they'll go through towards LG, and you can push forward with the LG if you want, or you can just go back to red. It doesn't really matter. Whatever you feel on the map, or you can just get damage towards this. Now, it depends what character they are, but a lot of the time they just pick up red and move this way across the map. So what you do is you shoot it just to the right hand side of rockets, and you usually get 30 damage. You shoot the next one here, 30 damage, and you shoot the next one here, 30 damage. You can destroy him, and then you go get red armor. You're still 100. And they're just thinking, how good is this guy? He's not at red armor. He's smashing with tri-bolt from below. I remember Lua. I got one of my other YouTube videos. What happened with Lua? It was so funny. He said he was thinking about the tri-bolt that I hit him up towards rocket all day next day at work, like how good it was, because it was beautiful, and it was just like 105 in that situation. Don't have to go to red armor here, boys. He has no weapon, he can't hurt me, and I can hurt him, so let's take advantage of that, get some damage. Okay, I got 22. That's the lower end of what you're going to get. You know, still got 22, and look, 22, 28, and 30. What's that? Fucking 80 damage or whatever it is. You know, that's a lot of damage, especially against Aniki, and now I've got red armor. I'm good. I actually died here. I shouldn't have. I should have just committed hard. I had way more health. I don't know why I didn't commit hard. Ran out of LG ammo as well. So, yeah, he's given a lifeline on the map, which is fine. But again, I immediately get me guns, and I'm heading off towards red armor to defend it. See how I'm sitting top mid just waiting to him? It's easy to get Aniki as well because you can hear him. Don't just dump to red here because then that'll allow him to push into your red. Just put pressure on him and you know, cut him off. Now I'm still making it hard for him. You see what I mean? When you shoot this rocket from here that I'm doing, always peek and shoot it really deep back here because that's where they always drop to. I like to zoom that one from my point of view. Unfortunately, we can't see it from my point of view. I like to zoom that one, so I just zoom and shoot it right to the back left. And that because you get so much depth on it, they're not used to being hit by that rocket launcher. And now he's weak. He can't actually push now. He's got to back off, which he knows. But the problem is, 5 frags down, 4 minutes to do. You got to do something. You know what I mean? So this is where it's hard for him because you can't do anything. And then I'm just tucked. I'm just looking for chip damage. Back off to red armor. I'm playing for red armor. Next red armor already. Yeah, and unfortunately, as Aniki, you can't really play this type game because you make noise when you push. Just chip damage. And if he wants to go for red armor and get that instead, that's fine. I'll allow that. You know what I mean? Now I can go get red armor. Same again. See how I'm shooting that rocket? See who I'm shooting at? Like I thought he was dropping, but that's where you want to shoot it, boys. Like there, or even a little bit deeper sometimes. And then it destroys them because not only does it hit them and knocks them out, knocks them further to the right, so they can't see you at LG at red. Sorry, and that's really important, especially when red's only a few seconds away. I shoot that rocket. A lot of the guys use LG, but don't use LG there, because if you use LG, then he's going to be hitting you. It's okay if you got more health, but a lot of the time when they're pushing on the red, you don't have more health. So you have less health. That's why you're cowering on the red. So just shoot that rocket, knock him away, and then 1 or 2 seconds, the red will spawn. You shoot it again, and then they'll run into it again. You ripper, you know what I mean? So now I got this red. I'm laughing. It's pretty hard to lose from here, you know what I mean? I think he missed that behind. Didn't mean to do that. He needs to attack me. He doesn't need to worry about this. He needs to do something on the map. And again, same. I'm playing for red here already. Even 20 seconds left. I'm still playing for red. Hold him up. Make it go slow. Grab more rockets. And I'm just sitting here. I'll wait. No worries. You want to wait? Too easy. I've got a 5 frag lead. Look how I lifted that rocket as well. That's really important, because especially after you take damage like that, you know he's going to jump forward. So lift it. Don't put it on the ground. He'll jump over it. Just look at the time he jumps forward. He's like, if that rocket's at the ground, he jumped again. He's past it. You know what I mean? And then he knocks him up and knocks him around. That rocket kills his momentum. Destroyed. Beautiful rocket. He should use his ejected attack here. I think he has to attack here. This is good. I like what he's doing. Probably should have used LG. I hit a shallow rocket, switched a shotgun because I ran out of ammo, and now he's dead again. Beautiful. But I actually like he had to attack, but I think he had to attack with LG. Then he could have killed me. Because he got a bit unlucky that he did actually get a bit. Let's have a look again. He did get a bit unlucky that didn't pop me up, the rocket that he shot. But this is a good attack. You have to attack here if he shot win. Yeah, he did get a bit unlucky. But I got the totem as well, you know what I mean? Now he's dead. Beautiful. And that's where it's annoying, because he's out of control for fucking young, because I still got the next kill. And they're getting game sort of over, so he has to do that. I don't hate what he's doing now. Even if he attack here with the shotgun now, I don't hate it now, because it's fine now. You have to do something. But this is again where you push. See how I push forward? Imagine he was pushing forward, would have hit him 100. And then the beauty of it as well, if they go through the teleporter, you can actually shoot it over the ledge there and hit him 60 damage. And then if he comes up top mid, like this come like this. And when you're getting hit by that kind of damage, generally you think, how good is this guy I'm playing? Because he's just on me constantly, chipping me. Always. I'm getting the rocket launcher, I'm 120 health, and he's just sitting top mid. Ask yourself how many times you've been hit by a trouble like that. Not many fucking times. So when the guy's done it to you, you think, how good is this guy? And that's what Billy always used to say when he plays, he's just too good. Yeah. But I'm used to it, because I always playing against Fraser, you know what I mean? He's always doing that sort of shit to me. So that's where we learned how to show. That's why I miss about playing with him, because we're always trying to invent new ways to get damage on the other guy. But that's a beautiful tribot. Now I just play for red again. No worries. I like how he attacked you. He's got to do something. But yeah, it's just a little bit too late, I think. Again, now you can just play for Mega. It's fine. Go get LG, and you don't even have to challenge this Mega. If he comes for it, it's fine. Just grab this instead. And again, you know, now you've got him cut off, and he can't attack, but he sort of has to attack. So it's like catch 22. What can you do? Can't do anything. And now we'll just go get Mega. Then he pushed in and destroyed him again. I like to zoom. See how I zoom that one? Just so you get it in the right spot, because it has to be in the back left corner there. Not like completely in the corner, but just, you know, look where I shot it. It's a good angle to shoot it on. Because two things they're trying to do here. They're trying to maximize the angle with LG by going further back, but they're also trying to get around the corner as quick as they can to see you. So, nice rocket. And they'll try to flick back to the right, but didn't quite catch it. And again, just damage. Could chase here, but no need. Just put pressure on him, it's fine. And again, with 7 frags, like, don't go for this green. Like, okay, you probably will get the kill if you go for it, but just don't go for it. It's fine. Just bluff towards there and come back for it, and then bluff again, you know, one more time. He's trying to trick me, but, you know, 7 frag lead. Obviously, if you're behind or you're only just ahead, I'll go for that, just to, you know, get another kill or take a good chance for a kill. But when you're this far ahead, don't do that. Just let it go, and then we'll just get the Mega instead. It's fine. Even if you give up the Mega, it's fine as well. If this was only 2 frags ahead, I'll be going for those items, though, because I'm not comfortable 2 frags ahead with the 2 minute and a half lead. If he gets full control, I would go for it instead. But with 7 frags, of course, don't take any risks. And this is a good spot, especially against Aniki, because you hear him coming, and then just jump back up, and then peek with Chibot. Beautiful, gotcha. I remember that. Again, that's where you're thinking this guy's so good. Like, look at the damage he's getting on me. I can't get close to him. And that's where Aniki does go wrong. Yeah, I remember I caped me LG, but don't get stuck in the corner like I did. Just jump out harder. I didn't jump out hard enough. Probably got lucky to survive, and now I'm dead. It's still too much for him to die, but yeah, that was crap play. Don't do that. I remember I lifted me across there, but he sort of did this little air strafe. It was actually quite nice that he did. But yeah, game's over, but we'll run it out for the rest of the combat. And again, see how I'm pushed out when I think he's coming? I know we're meant to be talking about both point of view, but, you know, he didn't play his best duel. I think everyone will admit that. So that's why I was focused on what I'm doing. Yeah, nice rocket. Nice shot, Joey. and yeah, hit him with a nice rocket. But it was over anyway. Good spawn, but I fucking love that shit. Cam spawn. Push forward. Always push forward here as well. Even though red armor's coming, yeah, push forward. Just see where he's going and deny what he's got. Aniki can be hard to hit with these rockets, but generally speaking, yeah. I was a bit late on all 3 of these rockets, so it was bad. But that's why you see my my eyebrows in the fucking video. I wasn't happy with it, but you know, just slow on the rockets, so not very good. Alright, just waiting now. He comes up here. I tried to hit him with a midi. I don't know how it missed. It's a bit late, but yeah, all good. Got him. Spawn frag now. Especially against Aniki, because against someone stronger, you're going to struggle when they get players when come past here. But against Aniki's 125 health. Always shoot that rocket really deep. I didn't quite get it deep enough. And then back off, play for next red. And that's going to be GG. So he didn't play his best game there. I think we can all accept that. But I had my strategy. You know, I stick to the red armor side, split control, and then I'll just work towards totems. Against Galena, you really don't want to allow split control all the time, because then, you know, they're just working towards something. You're not working towards anything, especially when you haven't got the lead. So maybe I was a bit harsh on him that game, but yeah, he didn't play a good duel. I think he would admit that as well. So that's why. And yeah, that was me 2-1. So into the groups as first place, and then we'll get into the rest of the games tomorrow. I'm heading to Perth, so I'll still try and make some videos while I'm there. But it might be a little bit harder for me, that's all. So I'll try and make some videos for you guys, and yeah, I'll see you in the next one. So what we can learn from that one, probably split control. I think that's where I did well, whereas, you know, I was positioning myself between each items, especially when I was up at the LG there, where there's 20 seconds left of the items. Don't jump out yet. Take your time, relax, and push out maybe 5-6 seconds before the items spawn. That way you can get one of the two, and whatever he doesn't go for, you get the other one. Especially when you have the lead, it's beautiful. Whereas when you're behind, yeah, fair enough, maybe you got to do something, but you got the lead. Just a split control is fine when you have the lead most of the time. So yeah, guys, thanks for that. I'll see you next one. Thank you.